Have you ever found yourself thinking about a past connection that didn't quite work out the way you hoped? A relationship that seemed to hold so much promise, but somehow slipped away? It's a feeling many of us can relate to, the lingering what-ifs, and the sense that maybe, just maybe, there was something special there that deserved another chance. Well, what if I told you that the universe might be sending you a sign that a second chance is on the horizon? That the connection you thought was lost forever could be reignited, giving you the opportunity to explore the depths of a truly meaningful relationship. In this video, we'll dive into the captivating world of soulmate connections and explore the idea that sometimes the universe conspires to bring two people back together for a second chance at love. We'll discuss the signs to look out for, the importance of healing and personal growth, and the beautiful possibilities that await when we open our hearts to the idea of reconnection. First, let's talk about what sets soulmate connections apart from other relationships. A soulmate is someone with whom we share an intense, almost inexplicable bond, a connection that goes beyond the surface level and touches the very core of our being. It's a relationship characterized by deep understanding, unconditional love, and a sense that this person truly gets us on a level that others don't. Soulmate connections have a way of shaking us awake, challenging us to grow and evolve in ways we never thought possible. They hold up a mirror to our souls, reflecting back to us the parts of ourselves that need healing and inspiring us to become the best version of ourselves. When we encounter a soulmate, it's as if the universe is nudging us towards something greater, a love that has the power to transform our lives and change the course of our destiny. So, it's no wonder that the idea of a second chance with a soulmate is so tantalizing. It's an opportunity to tap into that transformative power once again. So, how do you know if the universe is trying to tell you that a second chance with a soulmate is on the cards? There are a few key signs to look out for. One of the most common signs is synchronicity. Those seemingly random coincidences that feel anything but random. Perhaps you keep running into your former flame in unexpected places, or you find yourself thinking about them constantly, even though you haven't spoken in years. These synchronicities are the universe's way of getting your attention and saying, "Hey, pay attention, there's something important happening here." Another sign to look out for is dreams. Our dreams are often a way for our subconscious mind to communicate with us. And if you find yourself dreaming about your soulmate, it could be a sign that they are thinking about you too. Pay attention to the feelings and emotions that come up in these dreams. They may hold clues about the potential for reconnection. Of course, sometimes the signs are more direct. Perhaps your soulmate reaches out to you out of the blue, or you find yourself in a situation where you have the opportunity to reconnect. These moments can feel like a bolt of lightning, a sudden, intense realization that the universe is giving you a second chance. The key is to stay open and attuned to these signs. Don't dismiss them as mere coincidence or wishful thinking. Trust that the universe has a plan, and that if a second chance with your soulmate is meant to be, it will find a way to happen. Of course, the idea of reconnecting with a soulmate can also bring up some difficult emotions. If the relationship ended badly, or if there was hurt and disappointment involved, it's natural to feel hesitant about opening that door again. This is where the importance of healing comes in. Before we can truly open ourselves up to the possibility of a second chance, we need to take the time to process and release any negative emotions that may be holding us back. This means doing the inner work, taking a hard look at ourselves and identifying the patterns and behaviors that may have contributed to the relationship's demise. It means learning to forgive ourselves and our soulmate for any mistakes that were made, and letting go of any resentment or bitterness that we may be holding on to. It also means learning to love and accept ourselves fully, flaws and all. When we can show up as our authentic selves without the need for validation or approval from others, we create a solid foundation for a healthy, loving relationship. One of the hardest parts about the idea of a second chance with a soulmate is the waiting. We live in a society that prioritizes instant gratification, and the idea of trusting in the universe's timeline can feel frustrating and uncertain. But here's the thing: the universe has a plan, and everything happens for a reason. Every moment of our lives, every person we meet, every challenge we face, it's all part of a greater tapestry that's being woven together in ways we can't always see. So, when it comes to a second chance with a soulmate, it's important to trust in divine timing, to surrender to the idea that the connection will reappear when the moment is right, and not a second sooner. This doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing, of course. We can still take steps to prepare ourselves for the possibility of reconnection, working on our own personal growth, setting intentions, and staying open to the signs and synchronicities that the universe may send our way. But at the end of the day, we have to trust that the universe knows what it's doing. That even if we can't see the bigger picture, everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. So let's say the universe does send you that sign. The opportunity for a second chance with your soulmate arises. How do you prepare yourself emotionally for the possibility of reconnection? The first step is to open your heart. This means letting go of any walls or barriers you may have put up to protect yourself from hurt, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable and authentic. It means cultivating a positive mindset and focusing on the love and compassion you have to offer, rather than dwelling on past hurts or disappointments. It means radiating a vibration of love and positivity, trusting that you are worthy and deserving of a deep, meaningful connection. It also means being honest with yourself about what you want and need in a relationship. Take some time to reflect on the lessons you learned from the previous connection and get clear on your non-negotiables, the things that are essential for you to feel happy and fulfilled in a partnership. When you approach the possibility of reconnection from a place of clarity and intention, you create a solid foundation for a relationship that has the potential to be even stronger and more fulfilling than before. Navigating the process of reconnecting with a soulmate can be both exhilarating and intimidating. On one hand, there's the excitement of exploring a connection that feels so deep and meaningful. On the other hand, there may be some trepidation about opening old wounds or falling back into old patterns. The key is to approach the reconnection with intention and mindfulness. This means being honest and upfront about your feelings and expectations, and creating a safe space for open, authentic communication. It means setting healthy boundaries and taking things slow, allowing the connection to unfold naturally rather than rushing into anything too quickly. It means being present in each moment, savoring the process of getting to know each other again and creating new, meaningful experiences together. It also means being willing to have difficult conversations when necessary. If there are unresolved issues or hurt feelings from the past, it's important to address them head-on, with compassion and understanding. This isn't about placing blame or rehashing old arguments, but rather about creating a new, solid foundation for the relationship to grow and thrive. One of the most valuable aspects of a second chance with a soulmate is the opportunity to learn from the past and apply those lessons to create a stronger, more fulfilling connection. Take some time to reflect on the previous relationship. What worked well and what didn't? What patterns or behaviors may have contributed to its demise? What do you wish you had done differently, and what do you want to make sure to prioritize this time around? Use these insights to inform your approach to the reconnection. If communication was an issue in the past, make a conscious effort to be more open and honest with your feelings. If you struggled with trust or jealousy, work on cultivating a sense of inner security and self-love. Remember, a soulmate connection isn't about finding someone who completes you, but rather about finding someone who inspires you to become the best version of yourself. Use this second chance as an opportunity to grow and evolve, both individually and as a partnership. Once the reconnection has been established, it's important to prioritize nurturing and strengthening the bond. This means making a conscious effort to be present and engaged in the relationship, and creating opportunities for deep, meaningful connection. One way to do this is by prioritizing quality time together. This doesn't necessarily mean grand gestures or expensive dates, but rather simple, everyday moments of presence and undivided attention. Put away the phones, turn off the TV, and really tune into each other. Another way to nurture the bond is through acts of love and appreciation. Take the time to express your gratitude for your soulmate's presence in your life, and look for ways to show them how much you care. This could be through heartfelt words, thoughtful gestures, or simply being there to support them through life's ups and downs. It's also important to continue prioritizing your own personal growth and evolution. A soulmate connection is a catalyst for transformation, and by continuing to work on yourself and pursue your passions and purpose, you create a ripple effect of positive change in the relationship. Of course, no relationship is without its challenges, and a reconnected soulmate bond is no exception. There may be moments of doubt, fear, or insecurity that arise, or external obstacles that threaten to throw the relationship off course. The key is to approach these challenges as a team, with love and compassion as your guiding lights. When difficult emotions arise, take the time to process them together, creating a safe space for vulnerability and emotional intimacy. If external challenges arise, whether it's family disapproval, logistical issues, or anything in between, remember that you are in this together. Lean on each other for support and work together to find creative solutions and compromises. Above all, remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. By facing the obstacles head-on and working through them together, you create an even stronger, more resilient bond. Finally, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible gift that a second chance with a soulmate truly is. In a world that can often feel chaotic and uncertain, the opportunity to reconnect with someone who truly sees and understands us is a rare and precious thing. So, if you find yourself in the midst of a soulmate reconnection, take the time to savor and celebrate every moment. Marvel at the synchronicities and serendipities that brought you back together, and trust that the universe has a beautiful plan in store. Remember, a soulmate connection is about more than just romantic love. It's about the opportunity to grow and evolve together, to support each other's highest potential, and to create a life filled with purpose and meaning. So cherish this second chance and use it as a catalyst to become the best version of yourself. Trust in the power of love to transform your life in ways you never thought possible, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The idea of a second chance with a soulmate is a powerful and transformative one. It's a reminder that the universe is always conspiring in our favor, and that even when we think a connection is lost forever, there is always the potential for it to be reignited in new and beautiful ways. But a second chance isn't just about rekindling an old flame. It's about the opportunity to grow and evolve together, to heal old wounds and create a new, solid foundation for a love that has the power to transform our lives. So, if you find yourself longing for a second chance with a soulmate, trust that the universe is listening. Stay open to the signs and synchronicities. Do the inner work to heal and prepare yourself emotionally, and trust in the power of divine timing. And if that second chance does come, cherish it as the precious gift that it is. Nurture and strengthen the bond. Face challenges together with love and compassion, and use it as a catalyst to become the best version of yourself.